Welcome back. I'm Pastor Dan Abraham. Thank you for joining us again today as we work through that theme of when you feel like. And I've been using the expression of Bernie Sanders there at the inauguration and how people read into his bent over slump all their different emotions. And so we've looked at different emotions over the last several weeks, from when we feel confused or cheated or betrayed or abandoned or like crying or powerless. We've looked at a whole bunch of them. And today we're going to look at when you feel like living again. We've all felt depressed at times, and someone talks to us and that depression that's lifted, and we feel like living again. We want to get together with our friends. We want to get up in the morning. We've all had the flu and have been very, very ill, and the fever breaks, and there's strength in our legs. We can walk the stairs. We want to eat something. We feel like living again. Over the last several weeks, we looked at not simply Bernie Sanders, but the Christian faith from maybe a more negative side, those emotions that all of us have as people, that confusion or fear or worry. And we saw that how God in Jesus Christ, also felt those same feelings. Whereas we can run into a very negative spot with those negative feelings, Jesus took them, carried them, and lived out in such a way that he gave a proper expression to them, one of true faith and right living. He took them to the cross, died for all of those negative feelings. In some ways, that follows what we in the church would call the season of Lent. Everything that Jesus did leading up to his death on the cross, where he carried our weakness. But he did more than just die to forgive us. He most certainly went to the cross and died to forgive us. He put into people then, through that, his death and resurrection, his life, the God-man life. Being connected to Jesus is more than simply forgiveness. It's forgiveness that makes a person feel like living again. That's the message of Easter. And that's the message over the next several weeks going forward. I want to develop, what does it mean to have your life connected to Jesus by faith? What's the hope of Easter? Jesus' resurrection to life again. After he died for all of those wrong ways we handled the emotions, what did his coming to life again, his resurrection, give to the believer? A life filled with joy that feels like living again. You know the basic story. He was betrayed, died, abandoned by his friends on Good Friday, but the death he died could not keep him dead, for 3 days later, Easter Sunday, he rose to life. The people went to the tomb, is how the story goes, to see if the story was true, that his body had been stolen. And when they got there, the tomb was empty. But rather than thinking the body was stolen of the dead man, Jesus, they came to believe that he was the God-man who was very much alive, resurrected with a healthy, strong, physical body again. How did they come to believe that? Well, he appeared to them over the next 40 days, where he ate with them and talked with them, where they grabbed hold of him and saw that, yes, this same Jesus Christ was alive. and because he is alive. We, you, me, can feel like living again no matter how dark the road or gloomy the past. My prayer for you is the Holy Spirit takes these words of Jesus and fills you with that type of joy. I look forward to talking with you again in the weeks ahead as we pick up what does it mean to be connected to the living God-man. See you then. Bye.